Toronto Star this morning, there is a story that says documents reveal why RCMP didn't pursue criminal probe of Justin Trudeau and SNC-Lavalin affair. It says the Royal Canadian Mounted Police declined to pursue a criminal investigation into Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's actions during SNC-Lavalin affair, in part because the federal police force was thwarted in a bid to get confidential cabinet materials. Newly released documents show. Now, not the documents that they were seeking, just documents about the process that they used to seek them. Now, this came down to the RCMP Googling open source information, public information, to try and get the answers that they need instead of having access to the information that they were actually looking for. This, of course, is a scandal that saw the Prime Minister found guilty under the Conflict of Interest Act of using his power to interfere in the independence of the Attorney General, and that was for the purpose of helping his friends who were facing a criminal investigation, his friends at a multinational company. Now, the question that this raises, of course, is if Prime Minister Trudeau used his power to break Section 139 of the Criminal Code. And that says, everyone who willfully attempts in any manner to obstruct, pervert, or defeat the course of justice in a judicial proceeding is guilty of an offense. So, if so, it would mean that he was using his power to help a multinational company that had defrauded and bribed their way around the world amongst a host of other awful conduct. Now, this law, the Conflict of Interest Act, was broken. The question is, was the criminal code broken? And this scandal, this saga that saw Canada's first Indigenous Attorney General fired, and, of course, the then Health Minister had to follow her out the door. Now, some knowingly, some unknowingly undertook a cover-up to make sure that Canadians didn't get the answers that they needed. This is tremendously concerning for Canadians. It's still the subject of media reporting all these years later. 5 years later, people are still trying to get answers about what happened because Canadians have a desire to get the truth. And Canadians deserve that truth. So while you're here, I'd just like you to indulge me for a moment while I give notice of a motion. That's that pursuant to Standing Order 1083H and in relation to media reports, the committee undertake a study to investigate why the RCMP did not pursue a criminal probe of Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and his involvement in the SNC-Lavalin affair, that the committee dedicate no less than 4 meetings to the study, that the committee invite Prime Minister Trudeau to appear before the committee for no less than 2 hours, in addition to any further witnesses that the committee may consider relevant to appear, and that the committee begin the study forthwith. It is quite fortuitous. In the Toronto Star this morning,